trail of anguish and despair, not only in the Middle East, but here in Canada. The Canadian government estimates 180 Canadians traveled to join ISIS during the height of its power. Jeff Semple has the story of an Edmonton couple who were part of it.
She was such a beautiful girl.
Lacey McMillan showed us photos of her sister-in-law, Amy Vasconez, from happier times, before she allegedly joined the so-called Islamic State.
It all happened so fast.
She says Amy, a graphic designer who loved to dance, met her husband Ali Abdel-Jabbar 16 years ago at a bar in Edmonton. He was a Muslim who started his own landscaping business. Amy, a Catholic, converted to Islam. They got married and had 2 sons.
He had a good family and had the same values Amy had.
But soon after the couple moved into this townhouse complex, McMillan says their behavior began to change. They became close with their neighbors, fellow Muslim convert Helena Carson and Yazan Khaludi.
In Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, pretty much where I grew up.
Ali founded a production company which included videos of sermons and interviews with controversial Islamic figures. Amy later told the FBI that Ali became stricter with her, and around 2014, he told her he wanted to leave Canada to live in a Muslim country. The RCMP says that in 2015, the 2 couples traveled with their young children to war-torn Syria to join ISIS.
But she told her mom the Black Flag had risen.
Before traveling overseas to join the fight, the ISIS recruits apparently practiced their firearms skills at this gun range near Edmonton. Witnesses told police they were armed with military-like rifles. They say the men appeared inexperienced, running up and down the range, firing from the hip. After arriving in Syria, Ali was assigned to an ISIS brigade for foreign fighters. Months later, he was killed. Suffering losses, ISIS began preparing women to fight. The RCMP says it is believed that Amy joined an ISIS battalion and has likely been trained in military tactics, weapons, and techniques by ISIS members. She remarried another ISIS fighter and became pregnant. As ISIS fell, she fled and was interviewed by CNN. She said Ali gave her no choice.
As your husband, he's like, I'm telling you to come here. And as a Muslim wife, you have to obey.
I want them to be happy.
Amy and her 3 sons are now back in Edmonton. McMillan says the eldest, who's 12, suffered hearing loss from the explosions.
I can't imagine what they've seen over there. It breaks my heart.
Amy was not criminally charged and released on a conditional peace bond.
She's not the same Amy that we knew. Like, she says that she wanted to do this stuff, but I feel like they forced her to, or they brainwashed her. I want my sister back.
Jeff Semple, Global News, Toronto.